Hey there, Park Ridge kids, welcome to STEWY'S, the music lesson of the week. Yeah. Hey there, Year 3-4 students, and welcome to the final edition of STEWY'S Music for Term 2 2020. Hopefully you've been trying your best with that recorder stuff and having a look at some of the keyboard stuff, trying to play some of those recorder songs on the keyboard. Don't worry, you don't need to play the best, the most challenging stuff. Just set your own target and choose a song at your own ability. Keep working at it. Once you've mastered a song, it's always good to go back over the old ones and keep refreshing to make sure you don't forget stuff. So just quickly, we'll revise the 5 notes that we've been working on. We started with a B, which is your thumb hole covered finger at the top. If you add your second finger, keep your thumb hole covered. There's your A. If you add that third finger, there's the G. If you take your, or imagine you're playing an A, and you take your top finger off, you are playing a C. And if you take your back finger off, there, the thumb off, keep that as you were playing for a C, there is your D note. So there's the 5 notes that we've been working on. Don't forget also to softly blow do and cover the whole hole, or whatever hole you're playing, support your recorder, left hand at the top. All those things are important. So in this week's pack, I've included a couple of songs that aren't in the Black Belt Recorder book, Skating Along and Playing C, which they can be a little bit tricky, but if you slowly work your way through it, it's a good exercise in learning those 5 notes, or getting better at playing those 5 notes. I have written the notes underneath, and you can do that too if you find it really hard to remember the note names. So I'll get playing Skating Along. Here goes. Not perfect, but good enough. Let's go to the next song. Playing C, which includes all the other notes too. Don't forget the rest at the end. So keep working on your recorder stuff and have a go at trying to play them on the keyboard. Let's move on to part 2. Alright, so part 2 is fairly quick. I've included a couple of fairly easy worksheets, I think, in the pack. Music basics, find the letters, and all you need to do, if you can think of every good boy deserves fruit and face in the space, don't forget there are notes that go below, and you just use your alphabet backwards, and notes that go above the lines, you keep going up with the alphabet. Remember, the musical alphabet stops at G. And all you got to do is fill in the notes, fill in the blanks. There's not much more to it than that. I can highly suggest again to download Star Force. It's free on a laptop or a computer, and I think it's $1.95 on an iPad. We'll be using it back at school. And that's it for part 2. Have a go at those 2 worksheets. So I'm over at my keyboard, and for part 3, just to remind you whereabouts you should be playing the keyboard to have a go at some of these recorder songs. There's middle C. Hopefully you remember how to find a C. White note before 2 blacks. Same all along the keyboard. And F, the white note before 3 blacks. And you know your alphabet, but there's middle C. To play our recorder songs, we need to move 1 octave up, 2 octaves up to around here. Here are the notes that we need. So I'm going to have a go at playing Skating Along. I'll probably mess it up. I haven't had a go at this yet, but I'm just trying my best to read the music and hopefully play without a mistake. Here I go. Got it. Cool. I'll go straight on to playing C, which starts on the G note there. Hope I don't mess this one up. I'm hoping you can see the music too. It was pretty much an up and down the scale one there. And that's part 3. Keep trying your best. You can use the virtual piano link that I've included. If you've got a piano or keyboard at home, try that. It's going to be really good for your music skills to be able to play something on recorder and on a keyboard. Let's move on to the final part of our lesson. All right, so when you do come back in week 9, we'll just see where you're at with your recorder, get you to play the best thing you can, and then we're going to move straight in to finish up the term with some dance stuff. And all we're going to do is have a go at some really basic dances. I'm not the best dancer by any means, but I have a go and try my best, and that's all I'll ever ask of you guys to do. The main thing with dancing is trying to make sure that you stay in time to the beat and sort of feel the rhythm. I'll start with a really easy dance, the Macarena. Every move in the Macarena is in time to a beat in the song. And what would be great in week 9 is we can wrap up our recorder stuff, we can get set up and all dance through the Macarena if you can learn it in week 8. And then we'll move on to some other pretty easy dances. If we have time, we can make up our own, but I don't think we will, unfortunately, but we'll see what happens. So here goes with the Macarena. I've left instructions on a video link in this pack that runs through the steps, or you can watch me try my best to dance the Macarena. So I'll start the song, step back a bit. I think you can see me. Starts around about here. Goes hand, hand, turn, turn, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, hip, hip, bottom, bottom. 1, 2, 3, up. Then you keep going. Shoulder, shoulder, head, head, hip, hip, bottom, bottom. 1, 2, 3, up. Then you keep going around. I'll just press stop. You turn 90 degrees at the end of each round. Now, if you don't have the music to the Macarena, you just search it up on Spotify. You can even Google it. I'm sure you'd find a version. But you can dance to almost any song. Let's try, press play, see what comes up here. I have no idea what song I just pressed. Ooh, I think this is Take On Me by Aha. It's going to be fast, but you could do the Macarena to any beat. Let's see if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, hand, hand, turn, turn, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, hip, hip, bottom, bottom, 1, 2, 3, that's fast. Hand, hand, turn, turn, shoulder, shoulder, hip, 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 bottom, bottom, 1, 2, 3. That's a bit too fast. Press stop. But as you can see, as long as you're moving in time to the beat of the song, you're going to be doing the Macarena well, and you learn the steps quite easily, I think. So that is it for our online music. And unless things change in a couple of weeks, you'll be back at school, which will be fantastic. And we'll get back to some awesome music and performing arts lessons. Look forward to seeing you then. Stay safe and catch you at school. Bye. Enjoy your lesson. STEWY'S. Do that lesson of the week. That's right.